You're back. What can I do for you? Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. The whole town's irradiated to high hell. Are you coming with the dog tags? Okay. Sure. Understandable. Let me know when you decided. Sure. Okay. Because it's a far safer place to be than here. Sure. Okay. Thank you for the help. I can rest easier knowing those poor soldiers no longer have to suffer. What? How did you pull it off? Just let me know if you're available for the op. After what they did to Searchlight, they have a shitstorm coming. Well, unless you want to go in there and clean out that camp for me. I guess this should be more than enough for now. That's exactly what we needed to put a cork in that camp. The Legion won't be moving through there anytime soon. Fitting that the camp was taken care of in a way similar to Searchlight. Thank you for taking care of that place for us. What? How'd you pull it off? Well, this is more than I could have hoped for. Almost seems too good to be true, but the details are all here. Looks like they're planning to strike some of the southern caravans. I'll notify the rangers and patrols in that area immediately. Here's some caps for your trouble. You've done us a great service. This is more than I could have hoped for. It almost seems too good to be true, but the details are all here. Looks like they're planning to shift their raids north of Vegas. I'll shift some of the rangers and NCR patrols in that direction when they're free. Here's some caps for your trouble. You've done us a great service. Good to hear. This is the bug you'll need for the radio. Report back if you pick up any intel, or manage to sneak the bug into their radio. Yeah, I know I wouldn't sign up for that solo op if asked. If you could scout out the camp, bring back any intel on troop movement or plans for future raids. The Rangers could put that information to good use. Also, if you're any good at covert ops, I would love to get a bug planted on their radio. So far, we've been unable to crack their encryption. Anything else? That's exactly what we needed to put a cork in that camp. The Legion won't be moving through there anytime soon. It's a fitting revenge for Searchlight. Thanks for taking care of those bastards for us. Report back when the camp is clear. I'll try and shuffle some men in that direction once the Legion's gone. What? Really? You're mad, but I like it. According to the notes you gave me, all the southern raiding parties come from that camp. Caesar regularly sends fresh squads to relieve patrols. Killing their centurion and leadership would be a start. But finding a way to permanently shut down that dock is what we really need. The Rangers at Echo have been keeping an eye on that place. It's relatively new, but those bastards have already dug in. They appear to be running a slave trading operation, and it also seems to be one of the primary crossing points for Legion raiding parties. Let's hear it. A single man slaughters an entire camp of legionaries? I'm amazed. It took everything we had in the last battle at the dam to stand against those brutes. You're a beast, son. You've done a fine job, friend. Here's a little something for your work. A single woman slaughters an entire camp of legionaries? Oh, that's priceless. Considering the way Caesar treats women, that should really put some doubts into his troops' minds. Wait till the Rangers hear about this. You've done a fine job, friend. Here's a little something for your work. Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace. Head north toward Novak. Look for a big dinosaur. Can't miss it. Who's Private Edwards? I don't know, unfortunately. There may be clues somewhere inside the camp, but I'm not about to run in there to find out. We don't get many supplies out here, but I can offer you some caps and maybe some old gear. Sorry I don't have anything else to offer. I can't offer much more aside from some extra ammo. Those boys aren't themselves anymore. They're in pain, and you don't let good men suffer like that. Those troopers deserve a clean death. I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened. There were a few others with me after it happened, including some of my superiors. Between radiation poisoning and attacks by the Legion, they all died out. I want you to put down the troopers that changed, turned into ghouls. I understand. Thank you. Could you bring me their dog tags? Some of the troopers should still be wearing them. I'll give you some caps for each one you bring back to me. There's an old rifle in it for you if you can bring me at least 10. Oh, and take these radiation supplies. You'll need them. Stay safe. Doesn't mean he isn't suffering. Or that he won't go feral eventually. Mostly ghouls, and a handful of radscorps. I think some geckos moved in not too long ago. They seem to stick mostly to the south end of the camp. If he's a ghoul, he should be put down. I can't let a rabid dog suffer. Good luck with that. Sorry, I can't take that risk. Well, maybe I can give him a chance. Better get back to it then. I don't want those poor soldiers suffering for longer than they have to. I was stationed at Camp Searchlight before the incident. I've since taken it upon myself to keep travelers away from the area. Sure, what's on your mind? None that aren't feral ghouls. Those poor bastards. I can't imagine how they must be suffering. I'd like to put them out of their misery, but I don't have the heart to do it. Can you do me a favor? Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest into ghouls. The whole area is irradiated and filled with mutated creatures. Well, there's a ranger station north of here that has a few ghouls running it. Maybe they'll take him in. I'd rather not take the chance. All right, I'll give him a shot.